All right, I know I said I was done for the night, but yeah, I was just sitting here and I was just hearing something about like I don't know if there's like some kind of attachment or something like this here. Um, we're a masculine, we're a alleged man. Okay, like I don't know what this is. Okay, because I don't know what. Usually, when I'm getting messages, something it got something to do with like a main storyline, right? I don't normally get stuff about random, like way out of the way stuff of besides what we're talking about, biblical or historical, or even we can add some of our story, my story on this planet or whatever, into this story. So I feel like somebody's testing somebody. Okay. I also feel like somebody's trying to test somebody, but I also feel like somebody had not told one that they are gifted. And we throw these terms around a lot when people are talking about so-called spirituality, but some of us don't even know nothing about all these different elements that we're dealing with. Do you understand what I'm saying? Some of us don't even know about these different elements that are binding themselves to us. And so it seems like they come in here kicking our ass, foreign energies. We'll just say foreign or alien energies. But in the Bible, it says to be nice to the aliens that are around you. But if these people are doing things like this, then you can't be that way, right? First of all, I feel like a lot of these entities come in here and they try to disconnect our connections to higher powers, and then they deal with us once they're pretty sure that we're unplugged. All right. So say you got a full ace of cups or whatever, they wait until it runneth out or they wait until something. And then that's when they start doing their little secret dealings, their little accusations, projections, and their actual accusations. Um, so I feel like if you somebody, right, you don't care if people like I don't care what people say about me behind my back or whatever like this. But if I feel like that I some of this stuff I can feel it doing something, like I can feel it trying to I could feel it, all right? So I could feel it matter of fact, I mean, and like I said, I don't think I have any regrets. I don't have any tears and I don't have any regrets cuz most of the time it's just like skin off my it's like water off my back or something like this. It like rolls off my back because it's silly to me. Whatever this stuff is that they're trying to attach to some of us, it don't even belong to us. So what I'm feeling like is I'm hearing like, but I feel like somebody wants to know. Some of the time, people just want to know what you got to say about something. And like I said, I really don't care what people say. But some of this stuff, I'm guessing because some of us do have a sixth sense or something like this. So some of this stuff penetrates you in a way where you don't have all the information, but you may respond. Now, it don't matter because if somebody's going to do some sneaky stuff or a court case or they're going to do something behind your back, they're going to be doing it anyway. So I'd rather get an inkling of what somebody is doing than to be totally oblivious to it. But I also feel like this is something that got something to do with somebody else. Like somebody else got a connection with somebody or something like this. Somebody else could be going through a court case or something like this. And somebody don't realize that you're not attached anymore. Or you don't realize that you're not attached anymore. And so I feel like somebody wants to like make you feel like you out of something. But if it's something that's stupid or silly, I wouldn't want to be attached to it anyway. You understand what I'm saying? So unless it benefits, and I feel like the same way if people are in prison or whatever, if somebody puts somebody in a mental prison or something like this without their permission, which you can't use that Patriot Act on me, right? You can't use the Patriot Act on me anyways because I'm not an immigrant. Okay, so I'm not a migrant. Okay, I'm still in the same area or the same vicinity where I was born. So Um, to my knowledge anyway. Do you understand what I'm saying? I can only go off what it is to my knowledge, right? Um, but like I said, I don't know what this is because I don't know if there's other people that have tried to attach to me, or they could have tried to take out my memories and then dump all their garbage into me so that I could pay some karma for these people that I don't even have you say, or something somebody is trying to take, even if you're out, people are just taking it to the bank, right? If now if you've been in a court situation or something like this, and I'm psychic and I'm able to pick up what you're saying or something like this, and you know exactly what that is, okay, you might could use that. But people putting together compilations or trying to take little pieces and words and stuff like this, there's a whole city sitting up all caught doing that in the first place. It's not be able to be taken seriously in the court anyways. But so I'm guessing this might not be a court of law. Okay. It ain't no such thing, and these is no courts that I have to regard. So if any of these people is touching anything that got something to do with me or belong to me, you gonna take your ass to jail anyway. Because I'm not regarding anything that has something to do with spirituality. Just because I'm tapped in doesn't mean I deal with spirituality. Just because I say I'm Christ don't mean that I'm a Christian, because a Christian is a follower of Christ. Just because I say something about ties or feathers that are Muslim don't mean that I'm Muslim. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody put me up in no box. I feel like what I said I am, a whole God energy on this planet. And that's just what it's gonna be, a whole king energy. And I'ma stick to what I said. The king shall do no wrong. Period. Nobody got no proof. You show me the proof of what I did. And then before you even think you could, how you gonna try to prove somebody did something and the person ain't even seen the proof of what the fuck they did? Get out of here. These people is crazy. And that's why I said it's a whole joke circus show. You know what I'm saying? If they're trying to take this stuff and use it some kind of way to win something or take some money from somebody or whatever, it's ridiculous. So I don't know what the hell just happened. And I don't feel like pulling no cards. So we just gonna be talking. It could be nothing at all. This could just be people trying to I told you somebody's trying to distract somebody right now. Okay. Somebody trying to distract somebody trying to put some kind of something pressure on somebody. Maybe a lot of stuff got exposed lately. Again, on my platform, I think this week, I'm just showing them that I see you, right? By putting sometimes I put stuff up there just to tell these people that I see you. Okay. Yeah, forget what you talking about. Forget what you talking about a court case. Is any one of these people, that's what I put sometimes. Is any one of these people right here in this little box when you open up this thing in a court case? Okay, well then they a motherfucking liar, and I would never even go sit in the court with these people in the first place. These are imposters and scammers. Okay, and I'm not even gonna take you seriously. I'm not even, these is people about lied about their identity or who they are. See, that's about that one quote when it said, you know, people doing life or whatever. The bad thing is I showed up as myself and everybody else showed up as somebody else. But the good thing about it is once you realize you showed up as yourself and everybody showed up as somebody else, then these people shouldn't even be able to be in a court of law. These people shouldn't be trusted. These people, like, you know what I'm saying? I just, I feel like a lot of us is just finding out, well, I don't know. I won't talk to a lot. I won't talk about a lot of people. What I'm just figuring out is that, again, you could be in a world and not of it, or you could be in a world and not really know it. So you can know a lot of things. It's a lot of things that somebody can know, but you just don't know the circumstances of things and the other people and the other entities and energies around you. All right. And a lot of these energies are very patient. What I'm picking up on what the energy is, or at least what somebody is projecting, is that somebody wants you to think that marriage is not worth it, is fake, is not real, is this, is that, you shouldn't do it or something like this. Families ain't real. You know what I'm saying? Nothing is real. I don't know why. As soon as I start recording, then I start yawning. I was not yawning at all before I push record. So I don't know. I feel like, once it turns into a shite show, okay? And you feel like, and you realize that most of these people that's even making a claim is not even who they really said the name is. That's it's ridiculous to me. It wouldn't be. So I guess that somebody like me wouldn't even show up for no shit like that. To be honest with you, okay. So I'm guessing this is why they would do something, possibly try to do something behind the scenes. But what I'm picking up on, we'll just talk about the general aspect here, is that some of us as innocent people, okay, have been targeted or by scammers or people that's in some kind of ring. You know how a lot of people when they go through these so-called journeys or whatever, like even in the indigenous community, people will do like panels and stuff like this, and they're like, yeah, I was with the Muslims, then I went Christian, then I meant this, and then I went that. And I've just never been somebody to jump around to any kind of beliefs or jump on to any kind of bandwagons or I blaze my own trail, you know what I'm saying? And so it's kind of like oh, and when I even said that, I'm thinking of like somebody that there's two different things. There's these people that are popping up or emerging that are imposters, and that's shocking to me. You know what I'm saying? And there may not be nothing else but that this I could see you or whatever, right? But then there's another aspect here where I feel like somebody has somebody speaking for somebody in, like, I don't understand why somebody will go through all that, but somebody has somebody else acting like you or standing in for you when it comes to certain things. But it's just like, what if this is something serious that has something to do with my life or my livelihood? And then there you go, speaking it like this or whatever, and then I end up losing out on something where if I was there to defend myself, maybe something wouldn't have went that way. Um, but I don't know. I feel like it's a whole another part of this world. I'm hearing that part of your world because I feel like somebody's sending me that energy saying I wish I was part of your world, and I'm like, what world? It seems like I'm still stuck in the same type of world. It's just my mind can go to different dimensions. Um, if if need be, or I'm guessing when somebody invites me, I don't know. Okay, this could be this exoplanet or this other energy here, but I hope that what I'm not picking up on, okay, we'll say it like this, is that somebody basically could have been, um, somebody could have been well off or supposedly supposed to be well off. And somebody found a system or a way to break into these type of assets when it comes to certain people or certain children. And so, again, these family members could have just been using your name, or they could have just been using a straw man, or they could have just been using something else, right? To attach other people to this in order to gain some type of access to something. What I'm picking up on is that, like, somebody can have people lined up to marry you and divorce you, right? And we're just using that as an example because this is just the closest thing that I could say that if I just had to pull it out of thin air, this is what I'm seeing, right? So this also could be why, like, because I don't know, I'll be thinking like with that Mayorkas energy and some of the stuff that they was involved with, this could be a critical group or something that these people are trying to get rid of, either so that they can stop these things or they can continue to do them even more. All right, because I feel like somebody just got something or they just won something or something like this. Now it may be legit because I don't know it all, but I feel like a masculine energy or somebody that's connected to me does know a lot more. But I'm wondering if it's funny because somebody's finally coming in today, basically saying they got that or they won something in return of the Mac, right? But it's only a couple days. I'm feeling like after Mayorkas, or a little while after they got rid of Mayorkas. So this is something that's just totally ridiculous, right? And I was just watching this damn show. I was just watching this movie or whatever, okay? I was just watching that show, Delicate or whatever. And it was just so funny because she was like, do you know how many and I feel bad because if this is the case, I just feel so bad, okay? But I don't, but you know what I'm saying? But she was like, she told that girl, she's like, oh my goodness, are you tripping? Do you want to ruin your chances or whatever of being a star or something like this? And she was like, do you know how many wands Derek had to suck in order to get you to this position? And then you're just gonna ruin it or whatever. And I'm just thinking, like, I don't know what the fuck somebody is putting out. I don't know what is putting out, but I feel like this has to have something to do with heavy, like just to think like, okay, guys, that these 5G towers could have been put up, and especially in certain locations because of these days right here. Just think, what if that's the case, right? And they knew that that some people was going to battle up against God or the Son of God, or they were going to do something like this, and they were going to change out like power wires or like meters, or even put confirmation, okay, and put like things up in the sky or whatever, like because you know the Eight of Swords in my one deck that looked like a 5G tower behind her, but this will be the muffle the information that's coming in, right? So if some of us are intellectual beings, um they could have rigged this shit, right? Where they put these towers up where if these cases or these things or this judgment or whatever was happening, the something would be so loud or something would be so even quiet or whatever that you may not be able to pick up on it. Like, even if you were not listening to music or watching TV, it's something about where somebody is located. And that's why I was thinking, like, damn, what if this was a whole setup? Like, what if when we moved to this house or whatever, what if the real Derek was already still in Kenosha or still in Waukegan or something like this? And what if they knew exactly, like that book, The Spring, they knew exactly where they were planting me in another town or whatever, where people are basically dead, like a city of bones or a city of something like this. And what if they did that strategically because this person knew that they were trying to set me up, and then also at the same time, because I feel like it's something about location, 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 and at the same time this person was setting me up or opening my doors or keeping access to this house, but at the same time they were building up this court case in one of these over in towns on the, like, one of these towns that would be next to us. And the creepiest thing is you could point it out to, like, okay, you could be thinking that it's somebody in your house or your person that's in your house with you, because um how do these people know this stuff? How would they get access? How would a judge even say that this is legal for somebody to put a camera in my house or something like this? Um, so you would think that they would have to be in cahoots with whoever. If it's only two adults in the house, they would have to be in, or if there was even adult children, you could say maybe they was in cahoots with one of the children. But if it's only two adults in the house, period, um, they would have to be in cahoots with the other adult. Or the other adult never really moved to this house here, or when they did move here, they just lived here for a little while or whatever, and then they left, and then they clone in, right? If these people look exactly alike, and if you're just doing your day-to-day beat, I'm an at-home mom. So just imagine somebody that is in a household where both parents work. They only probably get to see and talk to each other for about 2 or 3 hours a day, and then it's on to the next day, on to the next day. So it made me think there must be something deeper about even like shaming mothers for staying home or getting mothers out of the house. And then what does it matter? Like most things you could probably stop. You could be there to make sure your children and your girls ain't having boys in the house. It's things that you can't stop or whatever, and things that you could prepare for if you were. But these are things that it doesn't matter. It doesn't, is obviously if they've been doing this transhumanism thing or something, it doesn't even matter. Because I'm feeling like a whole bunch of people even got bamboozled. But I feel like eventually somebody still was gonna come back to somebody, okay? Somebody was still gonna come back to somebody, or they still are. But it's because, like I said, if this is this legit scheme plan and somebody just had to stay away from you all this time and they had to do it this way. But I feel like a lot of people could be just feeling a lot of people could be feeling bamboozled, okay? But if these people felt bamboozled, then that mean that they could have done something to this person. And if this person had to do it this way to get something, If they got it, or this would be what somebody's planning, if they got it, then these other energies are going to try to get it from them. So I don't know. There's something weird going on here. It's something about loyalty. It's something about connections. It's something about it's strange. Ouch. It's something about strange love. Okay. Hey, two pink hands. It's something about it's something about strange love or strange connections here. All right. Um. So I feel like somebody was trying to say, yeah, like, okay, after my reading that I did earlier, something came through my feed. And like I said, that's anything that I put my ears to, my mind to, my eyes to, anything with my senses that I pick up on throughout the day. It could be a license plates number. It could be a sticker on the back of somebody's car. It could be something on a church sign when I ride past to go do whatever I'm doing or something like this. It could be anything, okay? Which reminds me, I got a damn call at school tomorrow. I really do. Because I feel like some of these energies, they work with the schools as well. Okay. These people aren't just exploiting people in their home, they're exploiting these people at school. They're exploiting your children. Some of these people are, what do you call it? Some of these people are supposedly family members or your mate or their families. All right. Um, there's a lot of swapping and switching and sneaky stuff that goes on though, that could go under the radar, where you can't trust these people. So even if this person did go to a real courtroom and had an accusation about some type of infidelity or some type of paternity or something, the amount of lies, this is like an extreme fucking liar. So the amount of lies that these people could tell, it would be like the judge would just I don't I, I'm just felt like in the type of things that they dabble in, like womb magic and swapping out babies and all this other stuff. You could not even believe anything these people say. You would not be able to believe anything they say. So they had to be in the courtroom with, they would have to be in the courtroom with other people that lie or know about these liars, because a real judge will not, okay, if these people are lying like this or manipulating something, a real judge will be able to detect that. So if a real judge is letting these kind of people, these would have to be fake judges, y'all. It would have to be something ridiculous. But I'm feeling like somebody is trying to rub something in or whatever. Like, yeah, I'm counting up all this money or something like this from all of that. So obviously something, like I said, whoever this is, whether it's my story mainly or somebody else's, all right? Somebody wants somebody to think that they just won a lot of money or they took some money from you or something like this, okay? Um, all right. Um, in the way, um, I would think even the way that somebody would explain, how did you get this money for them to be taking this money? It's something like this. Like somebody can't really account for why or how they had so much money. But I mean, okay, well, I guess this would be why they put some of these people into celebrity status or fame, right? Because then it would just be looking like you're just a broke gold digger that don't want nothing for yourself. You don't have nothing going on or something. You just want this person's money. But if they knew, like I said, with some of these situations, what could be going on in the background, and it's like it's almost like that story of that hair or whatever that we were talking about, um when the briar something um hair, where they get you wrapped up into something, and no matter how much you try to move or wiggle out, you can't get out. This is like a tactic or something that's used, it's been used for centuries to take money from, innocent people, or take access, okay, access, assets, abundance, or something like this. And I feel like only a snake possibly would know how to get, or a very cunning person would know how to get out of one of these situations, right? But somebody can't trust, like, again, you really can't trust a snake. You really can't trust a snake. That's why I trust no one. But trust ain't even a thing. That people throw those quotes around all day, like trust no one or whatever. But this ain't even nothing that you could even comprehend. This ain't nothing you invited in knowingly. This ain't nothing that you was holding on to knowingly. This ain't nothing that you let in knowingly. It's nothing like that. This could even be something that's been going on under the nose of a Mayorkas or something like this, okay? Rather they would be, that person would be on the good or the bad side of this. This could be something here. But I feel like it's what we're talking about is a coincidence of them dropping, I mean, dropping him at this time when somebody is acting like they just got a large lump sum of money from somebody. All right. And they wanted me to know to tell it on this channel. They wanted to run it past my feed so that I can tell it on this channel. So it has to have something to do with either me or somebody that's attached to me. Okay. But like I was saying, I feel like, because also there's people in the background that know how this shit work, and they could also be like putting shit in order too, so that you could, I mean, to cushion something. Like it's this, I wouldn't even waste, I don't understand this. And I feel like this is what somebody likes, that somebody is creating a language or something that somebody can't understand. But I can understand something, but it's just like, does your shit even matter? I guess it only matters if you're able to use whatever this is against me, in my land, in my world, or something like this, right? And it's like where you wouldn't even be welcome at. And even if you, I'm guessing people could, because I'm hearing the yen, so somebody could be changing some money or currency into another type of asset or something like this, so that it can't be attacked. It can't be under attack by, I don't know, maybe America, because the dollar is not. I mean, the dollar is allegedly depreciating. Or id depreciated. So I'm just wondering if this is what this is. Somebody's creating like a whole new world or creating something here. And it's almost like they're trying to keep Christ out of it, but it's what Christ is supposed to be building. Um, but I feel like it's only for a short time. The devil knows they only have a short time. So they're trying to squeeze some stuff in to um, take assets from unsuspecting people. Okay. Somebody just put up a post and said, how dare God say something like, my people are perishing from lack of knowledge. But then to say um, that Adam and Eve got punished forever for taking from the tree of knowledge. Okay. Um, but the knowledge of but I feel like it's the, what, ain't it worded like the tree of the knowledge of good and evil? So I don't know. There could be a tree of knowledge, and there could be a tree of the knowledge of good and evil. I mean, and there could be a tree of just good and evil. You know what I'm saying? Because we got apple trees, we got pear trees, we got pink lady apple trees, we got Granny Smith apple trees. You know what I'm saying? Some people are even splicing fruit and stuff like this. So you have like these one strawberries, I think they call them like white pine strawberries or something like this, and they kind of, I guess I hear that they taste like pineapple. They're kind of like a white pinkish color. They're not like dark red like the, or regular red like the regular strawberries. It's like alpine white or something like this. Okay. And I'm picking up a lot of this stuff that was like put in the mix here was for, it's like packing. It's like packing up a story or something like this to make it fit through something. Like some of this stuff that was added on to stories or whatever, it was like extra padding or something like this with some of these storylines, in order to push it through this, whatever this is that they're pushing something through, um, to get some type of results. And I'm guessing this results in some type of control, some kind of power, or some type of financial um, abundance here. So it's best to let some stuff go, or let something fly, or let something slide, because it might be something that's packed, but you're not really okay. The thing is, you're not really wired right now to pick up on the other shit that you really do need to know. Somebody is just letting you. I gotta take this wig off. I'm about to wash my hair anyways. And I hate washing my hair at nighttime. All right, but I just really have to tonight. Um, mm, so these things, could be like fillers or something like this. And to these people, because they're used to people having control over something with them, they just let stuff flow. I don't want nobody in no professional setting or no courtroom or nowhere else. I don't want not one or two more words than what the truth is around my name. Like I would not be the person that would sit right to sit there and say I was okay with somebody else going and showing up at court, or I'm not competent enough or something. I just wouldn't be okay with that. I would never be okay with that. I would never be okay with that. So I'm guessing even maybe I might have to look at what kind of court cases these could be, where somebody could go to court alone and only. And I think we already looked up this, the FISA court, and something else, where it could be unrequited. Right? And I feel like I'm picking up too that a lot of people in the background was pushing this, right? Thinking it was a good idea because their own reasoning, they either didn't want to see you in a situation, okay, or a situationship, or somebody was pushing this because they wanted a chance with you or something like this. But it's something that I was reading today that said, and they're unaware that is their own self that's about to be dragged down by whatever it is that they let happen to one person. All right. So I feel like I even heard somebody else. So that would have been a second witness that picked up that same energy today. Um, but it was in a writing that I was reading though. Okay. That it's about the whatever this is about to lead to their very own demise here. Okay. And that could go either way. That could be talking about me, you, or whoever this is that's trying to pull off this thing. But I don't know why I'm picking up that this is something that has to do with, like, say your person was dealing with a friend of yours or something like this. So and you never knew this, right? Say these people are vampires, or they have hidden lives or something like this, or dual lives, and so they operate differently, or their court system is differently, or something is rigged differently for them. It's like somebody involved you in something that you don't even have nothing to do with. You know what I'm saying? You three may be two different species. Like those two could be the same type of species, and you may not be the same species as them. So again, while we implement so much on race and color of your skin, there's other elements here, um, that would maybe let somebody. Um, there's other elements here. Okay, is what I'm figuring out today, right now. All right. There's other elements besides race. But like I said, these things are not going to be publicized. Okay, they want us to only they put on the news and stuff like this. That's why it's kind of scary and make me think that they've already kind of turned the whole, like that movie, they turned everybody into vampires, or they've turned everybody into zombies, or they've turned everybody into something here in order to make this process easier to manipulate, trick, rape, pillage, or whatever the people here. Okay. Mm. And these could just be certain people. And this could be like on the world stage. Like a lot of people could be watching this or whatever this is. But again, somebody that's involved in it may not know nothing about it. Like everybody else in the world may know about it. But this also could be somebody trying to say, well, yeah, you know what? This is me. And I've came here and I've implemented these things. And I'm here and I'm about to take over your world, or something like this. This could be also somebody being cocky. But again, there's that haughtiness before the fall. And I feel like whoever this is, they think they cannot fall. They think they're untouchable. They think nothing can change. This is somebody that could even subdue the closest thing that humanity is going to have to God on earth. Okay. And this person convinced humanity or family or people in the community or even you or me or whatever to go against something or someone. But I feel like it's not going to end the way that this thing thinks it is, or this entity or this person or whatever this is. Okay. And a part of me is saying that this could just be something else. We could be picking up on a situation, like I said, that don't have nothing to do with us. Like it could be your best friend and your man that was behind your back in some type of creepy type of situationship or something. You never knew about it in your whole relationship. This could be contracts. They could have been using some of us for like props and like some type of, whatever they got going on. They could have been using some of us as the people in the Truman Show. Excuse me. Or something like this. So, how they have legalese, this is just like a different language that they're using that they made up in order to create some type of system that's about to get canceled. It's about to be under the Patriot Act. It's about to get kicked out. I'm about to use the hell out of that Patriot Act. Matter of fact, we're going to read it tomorrow. I'm too sleepy right now, but we're going to read it for fun just in the morning time. I think if I, yeah, because I'm too tired. I'm too tired right now, okay, to read it. But somebody really wants to rub something in. This could also be somebody that, maybe your person was in a situationship with somebody or something like this, okay? They had to be quiet about this. They couldn't say nothing to you about it because, you know what I'm saying, then you'll try to leave them too or something like this. Mm, okay. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah. And somebody could be taking everything from this person. Like I said, somebody could be taking everything from this person or your person or whatever. um I feel like they could have tried to seduce you, but it didn't work, and so they seduce your person and it worked. And I feel like even your person could have worked to huddle up or save up this whatever this is. And of course, if you sitting next to this person, they can't tell you everything that they're going through. They're gonna have to lie about going to work when they really going to court. They're gonna have to, like, somebody could even have a secret somebody could even have a secret I mean, not paternity, but a secret that'd be fucked up if this person helped switch up documents or something because they trusted this person for babies or stuff like this, and this person convinced this person, yeah, just sign the kids over to me because this and that is going to happen or something. And then all of us, and then this person end up taking everything. Like, oh my God, hold on. And instead of talking to you about it and saying, babe, I just got in too much trouble. I got too far in. Oh, but this bitch about to take everything. Instead of coming to you like that, somebody just didn't say nothing because I'm guessing they could rather sacrifice that and all that money than to lose you. So I don't know if that feels like a good thing or a bad thing. Like, I don't know what this is. This is some other worldly type shit. Mm-mm. Oh no. Somebody is also think that they can just floss it because you can't see them or spot them. Somebody also thinks that they can use galactic measures or something to floss in and out of your life. But I feel like somebody that may be more powerful than this person is being created, okay? And they're going to be able to possibly defeat this person here. Somebody could have been close. Like you could have been the closest, or I could have been the closest, but there's no closest over here. It's going to have to be. It's not even haughtiness. It's not even cockiness or nothing. There's going to be a win here. Is what I'm hearing. Somebody can keep on thinking something, but I'm hearing interlude here. Somebody can keep on thinking something, but it's it's about to be. It's not going to end the way that these people think it's going to end. Put it like that. Put it like that. I feel like some people are waking up and coming to their senses about something. This is another reason why this Satan or whoever this is that's doing whatever this is, this persecution, this court case, this whatever they're doing, okay? This divorce, this secret, whatever this is, or like it could be secret to you or me because this might be a situationship that was always attached, a third party situation that was already always attached to your marriage, and you never knew it. And so you didn't know, it wasn't your business to know, or you wasn't supposed to know it because whatever. But if it got something to do with you and you married to this person, then it is your business. Anything that that person is doing will be your business. Y'all, what kind of world? This shit is not gonna work. We got to get rid of whatever this is as soon as possible. Something like this. Something have to give. Cause I feel like if these people don't feel like ain't in the part of that world, then there's no reason why you should even be having a court case against this person. You just have to go ahead and I don't know what you would have to do, y'all. But somebody trying to be slick, and somebody was planning on taking this from this person and then spending the rest of their life with you, okay? Or yeah, they was gonna if you couldn't see on that side, they was gonna handle it over there or whatever, and then come back and be with you or something like this, okay? This is crazy. But again, throughout this whole time, it felt like so somebody could have still been sleeping with this person because that's what it's feeling like. It felt like something was just about you not knowing the tricky stuff that was going on behind your back, like somebody may be sleeping around or something like this. But the big gag is that this was all about like identity, erasing people's memory, erasing their existence. This is like and letting them coexist in the world, but like erasing their existence or their pull or their power. Um, because if you notice that maybe I'm feeling like some people you might have felt like your power was slowly getting drained, but this don't have nothing to do with actual what I'm hearing right now is this don't have nothing to actually do with that. It has something to do with your assets. Somebody is attacking your assets because your assets again, if you are some of the $1 million babies or whatever, that what was giving that was stacked that you knew whether you knew you had it or not, what was giving you some type of power or some kind of status. And so somebody wanted to dwindle that down to try to take away your power or status. This could be what's coming in the future here. Mm. And it will also make you look silly to other people because you keep taking this person back, but you like taking who back? I haven't taken anybody back. I didn't even be with this person in the first place. Um, and that's where I feel like these arranged marriages come in or these arranged scandals come in, or scams because like I said, people in America can be married and you don't even know that you're married. You could be remarried to somebody else and not know that you was remarried. Like this shit is crazy. Whatever I'm picking up on, I don't even know why we even going here because it sounds like something out of like the Twilight Zone or something like this. Okay, because when I was doing that reading, I kept hearing, and then later on, it was really telling me specifically. I wrote something. I'm like, what is I'm saying? What is they saying? What is this? All right. This could be also people in same sex applying same sex relationships to you, okay, in order to have access to you. And this may not even be for sex or love or to move in or create a family with you. It was to have access to you, to get blood from you or DNA samples or hair samples, or I mean, it's something very weird like this, y'all. And the reason why I be so quick to even say family will get cut off or something like this, because you know it could be a weight, and some of you might be realizing that these ain't your real family members anyways, or something like this. Okay, this is a newer breed that has been brought in. It doesn't regard the old or the young or itself or anybody. Or maybe they're narcs and they only regard themselves, but this was the wrong thing to do, especially at this particular time. It was the wrong thing to do. Would you believe some of these people, like some of these tarot readers that be acting like they struggling or they just don't have it like that or something like this? That's all. Some of these people is just an act. They were told you gotta go over here for this mission. We need you to stay. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be tough. You're gonna be on a budget or something like this or whatever like this. But this is what we need you to do: surveil this person, or listen to, or watch, or whatever this is here. All right. And I feel like somebody also could have went too far when it comes to whatever this is. Somebody got obsessed and they just went too far. And I feel like somebody was same time while they was getting this separation court or something like this. They were also siphoning everything from you from the back end. All right. And I told you, in some of these cases, these people are so-called lovers, and they're doing this because they know what to do, and they're trying to stack this or keep it for you or something like this. And some of these people is just robbing you. And I keep hearing somebody say that somebody is a pirate. So somebody might, that can mean a lot of different things to me. But I don't know. I feel like at the last, somebody was trying to hurry up and push whatever this is because they knew that other people were waking up and they were seeing somebody for who they were. They was also seeing you for who you are. And I feel like somebody feels horrible about something. Somebody feels horrible about something here. I feel like somebody could also be split, so they don't have the whole story. You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers, Sway. Like, that's so factual. Like, you know, I don't found them yet, but I actually, or I know who got the answers or something like this. Oh my goodness, y'all. I feel like the sad thing about this is, even if there's children out there in the world that are being traded or trafficked or something like this person could be responsible for some of that, or somebody that they were attached to, okay? Or somebody that they were attached to. Because I'm feeling like somebody else could be just getting a divorce, okay? Or a separation or something like this. Somebody also will not be looked at high honor if people knew what this person did, and if they only knew what these people did. But most of these people, they should have already known. Once I identified you like that, they didn't have a chance anyway. I mean, you would have had to mm, do it like a whole different way here for me to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could come and tell me like, yeah, all that shit was fake. None of these people was your cousins or something like this. They was just stand-ins or whatever, and it would still be hard for me to really take a, But now this person want to be your king or want you to be their queen. It would really be really hard for me to wrap my head around that, regardless. Even if somebody showed a DNA sample said, see, I'm not your brother, I'm not your cousin, it would still be hard because you played that part at one point in time. And like, nothing more could be like, nothing, something could be more true. I don't know. It's like this. Jesus, fix it. Mm, 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 mm. All right, that was the first time I just nodded off and fell asleep. So I'm not gonna let y'all. Yeah, see, did y'all notice that? That's like what happens when you have narcolepsy and you trying to fight a sleep attack. You just gonna go to sleep anyways. It just might be for a couple seconds or something like this, and then it might get a little longer next time. But you have to do it. So, um, yeah. But this is what I'm picking up on. I'm telling you, whatever this is, this even if it's not your money or not their money or whatever this is, somebody knows it is a detrimental blow to me or you. That's all what I'm trying to say. Okay. They know that this is a detrimental blow to either me or you. And somebody is not, this ain't the first rodeo for whoever this is with this particular situation. They've done this over and over and over again. And it's so crazy because I feel like the person around them don't even want to support them or ain't even supporting them on this, but it doesn't matter to whoever this person is or something like this. Or these people, this group of people. I'm hearing somebody's last, I mean, somebody could be Crystal, okay? Name could be Crystal, okay? Crystal, Krishan. Mm. I heard Kurt or Curtistine, Kirsty, like Kirsty Alley. It's the arrogance or something about how somebody is carrying out, which is gonna which lets me know that this person, even if somebody feel like I'm snitching right now and I'm saying stuff or I'm posting stuff I shouldn't, this person, they could have already even been taken out or they're gonna be before somebody else because I have no loyalty with these people. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no contract. We never sat down and said this, and that to each other. So I have no obligations, is what I meant. I have no obligations to these people that's attaching their cell phone to me. And if you're trying to overthrow me in any way, I don't regard anything what you're saying, okay? I don't have to regard anything that you're saying, to be honest. But somebody wants you to know or I to know, okay, that they have been able to do something here, okay? Somebody could even be letting you know that they getting a divorce from somebody and they coming towards you, okay? And I mean, they could have lost everything or they could be somebody that took everything. This could be the case, okay? Anyways, I don't think we getting nothing else because I almost just fell asleep right there. All right. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.